So I'm going to go get my hospital card so I can access online doctors just like everybody else here in China. Yes, they have it for foreigners also.
OK。
哎，是不是少2次啊？对对。
不要紧的。
2 yen. Are you guys making any money at this? I thought the medical system was a business.
你好，包好了啊，家里久等了，不好意思啊，不客气。户口本的那个照片呢？对。
Now, I have my hospital card. China is an amazing country. And the medical system here in China is just as amazing as China is. We're here at the first affiliated hospital of Guangxi Medical University. And we're here so maybe you don't have to be. Everybody in the world wants access to the best doctors, the most up-to-date technology, the best tests that they can get when they're dealing with their health for themselves and their loved ones, their families. And up until now, that wasn't possible if you lived in a far, far away place in Guangxi Autonomous Region. Those days are over. It doesn't matter if you live in a village on the top of a mountain in Zhejiang area of China. It doesn't matter if you live in a coastal city like Beihai or Fenchangong. It doesn't matter if you live in a tourist area like Gweilo or Yangzhou. It doesn't even matter if you live in a rural farming community like Bobai or Yulin. You can access the same quality of medical care as people in the capital city of Nanning. And you're probably wondering how it all works and how easy or how hard it is to access the internet hospital. Well, I'm going to tell you in this video. The first thing you have to do is you have to register online or in person. You can do it both ways. Myself, because I was using a passport from Canada, I registered in person and it cost me 2 RMB, 2 yen to register. Okay, I got my little card and I got my number. And that number, what that number does is that's a unique number for me personally. That's how they identify me at the hospital. But you can also do it on the program, on the WeChat app for the hospital. And yes, that one is free. So you save a couple of yen. After you're registered on the system, what you have to do is you go to the next step. And this is the interesting step. This is artificial intelligence. It has a space for you to put in your symptoms. It has buttons that you can push if you've got a headache, if you've got, you know, all of these different things. And what this artificial intelligence system does on the internet hospital is directs you to the proper doctor for your problems. And what it does is it helps you make an appointment, an online appointment with your doctor here at Guangxi University Hospital. All of this from your living room. You don't even have to leave home to do it. All you need is a cell phone.
I will introduce to you the internet hospital.
Okay, so you go into your WeChat app, you go to the pay section, and
yes.
You go down to the
medical and health.
The internet hospital. Okay. So the patient puts in the symptoms that they have in
yes.
this, and the artificial intelligence directs them towards the doctor that can help them in that field.
Yes. From this, you will give the doctor some symptom.
Okay. Okay. Because it would be better that this pick a doctor than just a patient going in and picking a doctor, because they really don't know what each doctor does. So anybody in Guangxi Autonomous Region can access the doctors at the university hospital here in Nanning from anywhere. They don't have to come to the hospital to access the doctors.
Yes, they can.
So after you've got your appointment with the doctor, then you're basically done. The doctor will get back to you within 24 hours. So it's probably quicker than going to the hospital, getting a doctor's appointment, and waiting for that doctor's appointment in a crowded hallway with a whole bunch of other people. And the hallways in the hospitals in China here are very crowded, especially during the early parts of the week and earlier in the mornings. So let's recap. The first thing you have to do is you have to register on the health program on the WeChat app. The second thing you have to do is get a hold of the artificial intelligence, and they will assist you in getting an appointment with a doctor that is specializing in your specific problem. And then the third point is you wait until the doctor gets back to you, and the doctor will text you, and you'll have an online appointment with the doctor within 24 hours. And this online appointment with the doctor is absolutely free. Yes, sirree, it is. And during this appointment, the doctor will decide whether it's as simple as getting you a prescription, it's as simple as giving you advice, or if an appointment at the hospital is necessary to come in for a physical examination, if tests have to be ordered for you. Your physical examination and your tests can be ordered and scheduled by the doctor in this online appointment that you have with the doctor. Okay, well that's great. If you're traveling from outside town, it saves you time. You know when your appointments are. You know when your physical examination is. You know when your tests are. So you arrive at the hospital for your tests. As soon as your tests are done, you can go home, because the tests can be gone over, you got it, online, just like your initial consultation with a doctor. And that online consultation for your tests is absolutely free. And when you get these appointments with your doctor, and you have to come in for a physical examination, you have to come in, say, a CT scan, blood work, or bone scan, or whatever those tests are, you can pay for those all online as they're being scheduled for you. So that saves a lot of time too when you're at the hospital. The old way of doing this is somebody from the rural area of China jumping on a bus, traveling into Nanning City, going to the hospital, getting a doctor's appointment. The doctor's appointment could be that day or it could be the next day. Getting a hotel room, eating out in restaurants, going to see the doctor, having the physical examination, the doctor prescribing tests, going and getting those test appointments that could be the same day, the next day, or 2 days down the road. How many nights in a hotel room, how many restaurant foods, all of the travel involved. And a lot of times this is unnecessary. So you can see that the time and the money saved by the patient is a good thing. This entire internet hospital system is designed to make it easier for people to access doctors here at Guangxi University Hospital. Not only is it easier to access doctors at Guangxi University Hospital, but it makes it less expensive, less time consuming. It's also designed to eliminate the overcrowding in the hospitals. And overcrowding of Chinese hospitals has been a problem in the past. And the people that are designing these systems understand that. The hospital staff, the doctors, the administrators, they all understand that this is a problem at all of the hospitals in China at this moment. If everybody used the online hospital system for at least their first consultation, how many people would be eliminated out of the hallways of the hospitals? And as you can see, there's people all over, and this is the outside of the hospital. Just think what it's like inside. So it makes the doctors more efficient. It makes a hospital more efficient. It takes the crowds away. It's just a good system, and that system is here for you as a patient of the hospital, or a potential patient of the hospital. So thanks to the Guangxi Autonomous Region Medical Hospital and Tencent for actually developing the program on the WeChat app and developing the WeChat app that makes all of this possible. The new technology, the new innovation. Amazing stuff, guys. Amazing stuff. And if you're showing up at a hospital, any hospital in mainland China or in Guangxi Autonomous Region, to get a prescription, you don't have to do that anymore. You can actually go online on the online hospital, talk to your online doctor, have the prescription filled, pay for it online, and have it delivered to your home. Rather than going to the hospital, spending time and money, because you go to the doctor, it's going to cost you a couple RMB. So you have to go to the hospital, you have to see a doctor, it costs you money, you have to go pay for it at the hospital, then you've got to go to the pharmacy and get it, then you've got to go home. How much time are you wasting rather than just doing it online? How simple is that? So bringing world-class doctors to your doorstep in your community is something that is available right now in mainland China. It's something that is available right now in Guangxi Autonomous Region, and it's something that you can access free of charge for your first consultation. It's amazing how far technology and innovation has come in a place like mainland China, and that technology and innovation hasn't stopped at the hospitals. The hospitals are picking it up and the hospitals are using it, the doctors are using it, the nurses are using it, and it's making it so much more easy, so much more convenient for the patients to access the quality medical care that they deserve. And it's not costing as much, and it's saving time, and it makes the doctors more efficient. There's so many pluses on this system that, it's hard to go over in a 10 or 15 minute video. So I guess we'll have to make another one in the future. One of the main drawbacks in the Canadian health system, my home country, is that you have to go see the doctor in person. You can't see the doctor, an online doctor, like you can here in Guangxi Autonomous Region. You have to phone the nurse. The nurse makes an appointment with the doctor. That appointment could be 1-2 days, it could be 1 or 2 weeks, just to see your general practitioner doctor. If you need to go and see a specialist, it can be anywhere from 1 month to 4 months to see the specialist, depending on what kind of specialist it is that you're going to go see. So being convenient, efficient, fast, it's different here in Guangxi Autonomous Region using the internet hospital. In Canada, it's not very quick. It's not very convenient, and it's definitely not efficient.
The next step for this internet hospital in face-to-face, or does the do as the WeChat software may be, I think.
Okay, yeah, because I know a lot of people, if they access this, they feel more comfortable if they were talking face-to-face with a doctor rather than texting.
Yes.
They would think they were getting better care, even if it was the same care. They would still think they were getting better care if they could see the doctor.
Yes, I think, as you know, the medical treatment is not the factory work. So it needs the feeling of the doctor and the patients. Mm-hmm. So good communication is another treatment for the clinical practice.
Okay, so that's probably the next step
Yes.
in this system.
Yes, in this hospital, in our hospital, I think the face-to-face communication through the internet hospital is another important step for this hospital.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for your time, doctor.
See you.